Here are a few of the best sites for artist reference photos. Let's find some photos. Now, one thing we very often need as artists are reference photographs. Now, I tend to take a lot of my own photos as well, but also there's certain subjects which, you just can't get hold of. I haven't got, for example, wildcats where we live, or a lion or something like that in local fields. So I need to have a look elsewhere for reference photos for those sorts of things, and other things as well, of course. Now, these are the websites I tend to use, as you can see on the screen here. I've got one here which is pixabay.com. Now, that's a very, very popular one. Once you've created a free account, and it is free, by the way. Now let's type one in first of all. Okay, let's go for lion. Right, we'll go for lion and see what we can find on that one. All right, so this will give us some general idea. Oh, I like that one. Okay. Oh, I like that one as well. So you can click on a photograph. Make sure that you're logged in, of course. Okay, people leave comments as well on there, as you can see. And then you got a free download. You can also look at the Pixabay license. Make sure you do this, by the way. So free for commercial use, no attribution required. So you should be able to use that, no problem whatsoever, but always check the license before you use it, depending what you're using it for as well. But always make double sure before you download it. You never know, do you? You never know. Because you've got to remember that somebody's taken the time and trouble to take this reference photograph. They really have. And because of that, you want to kind of credit them in some way as well. So what I do, I very often send them a copy of my painting, just as a digital copy, not the physical one, you know what I mean? Okay, just to say thank you. So I always download the largest version available, click on download, okay, and then stick it on your hard drive. I very often go to my downloads folder there, look, and then save, and they can open that reference photograph, which is that one there, and there you go. The actual size of this, if I go to 100%, this is Microsoft Office Picture Manager, by the way. But we've all got kind of photograph viewing facilities on our computers and mobile phones, we know we have. And that's just that particular one. Isn't that lovely? So that's just one website which I use. So pixabay.com, a very useful website for kind of searching for whatever image you want. And also, you got a variety of kind of options as well, as you can see down there. Another one is pixhere.com, which is this one here. Look, let's just open that one up. There we go. And again, you can download all sorts on here. So I've just got a cat's eye on there, for example. Let's go for puppy. Why not? Yeah, no, I can't resist it. Can't resist a little puppy. And there you go. Isn't that cute? Let's have a look at that one, shall we? Okay. So this is one cute looking puppy, and you can download it from here as well. Once you've created yet another free account, you can choose the size that you want. If you want it smaller or bigger. Again, I normally go for the bigger size. Then you download that to wherever you want it to download. My downloads folder as usual. And then simply open that one up again. And there you go. Look at the larger version of this. I like to see the detail within a reference photograph. So this is something else I want to talk to you about as well. When you're downloading a reference photograph, you've got to think about how you're going to paint that. Okay, so you've got to think, I'm going to reproduce something like this. No, look at that. What a face. So what I would consider was something like this one. I'm looking for the detail. And this one's got a suitable amount of detail in there, as you can see. But look at those cute little eyes. But I need to be able to zoom into those eyes. And this is just about big enough for me to work from. Because I like to paint all those details in those eyes, I really do. Because one thing for the eyes, that's where the life of the animal is. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for detail. I'm looking for sharpness of the image. And this is nearly there. When you think the camera is more focused on the nose rather than what it should be in my eyes, the eyes, then I would look at something where it's focused more on the eyes for a reference photograph to use. But that's doable, that's usable. So that's not too bad. It's a lovely photograph though, isn't it? Notice as well that as the body recedes towards the background, it goes blurry. Do you want to paint that blurry? If not, then you've got to make sure that you can see the direction of the fur within the body. And you can see this is like a clock face, the way it goes around from side to side from the bottom of the chin, all the way from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, and then obviously the opposite way around on that side. So you can see just about enough detail there, and the folds are in the fur to kind of be able to paint that. All right, so that's really nice to work with. So that's another website you can use. There are other ones as well. You got this one. I'm not going to go through all of these individually to that degree, but give you some ideas. Pexels is another one. I'll put all the links for all these websites down below for you in the description, so make sure you'll have a look down there, okay? And so another one you can work with on that one. What else we got? We've got this one now. Flickr is a very good website, but you need to look for permission to be able to use photographs on people first. Okay, so once you've created an account on there, have a look through, find a photograph that you like, and then click on that, and then contact the owner of the reference photograph and make sure that it's okay for you to be able to use it as a painting. And if you decide to use it as something you're going to sell for the painting itself, not the photograph obviously, or if you're going to teach with this painting. So I have to make sure with all my reference photographs that I grab off Flickr or anywhere else that I've got permission to use them. So that's just one photograph. Now it's a little bit blurry, that one there, so I probably wouldn't use that because I can't quite see enough detail in those eyes. You know, and the nose is very blurry indeed, isn't it? So that's again something I'm looking for within a reference photograph. Let's just do another search a minute. Let's go for horse. Okay, we all like horses, don't we? Very often on Flickr, anybody that you follow will be on the top of the page there, including your own photographs as well of my paintings of horses. I know. But then you can go through all of these as well. These are people that you tend not to follow down below. And then choose a picture of a horse. Look at that, that's lovely. Oh, look at that, lovely photograph. And that is certainly paintable. I think I'd probably take out the flies, but that gives some ideas what I'm looking for. I'm also looking for contrast as well within a reference photograph. So when I'm looking around the neck here, I need to see the light and the dark shades. Because it's those light and dark areas that give you the shape, the more three-dimensional feel to that reference photograph. And also, the more kind of realistic it will make your painting as well, if you're like me and like to work in kind of fine details. Okay, so that's what you're looking for. You're looking for the light and the dark. Look at where that light's coming from. For example, on this one, it's coming from can't do this. It's coming from that sort of direction, isn't it? And kind of hitting that nose, casting a shadow, well, probably about there really, in that direction. Casting a shadow on the underfold of its neck, on this muscle structure just there behind its head there. Wow, what a photograph that is. Other than that, there's also one called Unsplash as well, another one to look at. I'm not going to that one, it's all the same kind of thing. So that gives some ideas on the websites I tend to go to when I'm looking for a reference photograph to work from, and also what I'm looking for within that reference photograph. Remember, you're looking for focus, you're looking for detail, and anything like that beautiful horse's head just there. Now have a look to the right, and I'm going to put a link there, a little video clip there for you, on one of the paintings I've done in fine detail. Just kind of give you some ideas how I work from that reference photograph, okay? I'll see you there.